In this block, cylinders have the biggest difference, so they vary in diameter and height. If you see, we have the widest tallest to the narrowest shortest. And it is exactly the same process. We are still going to model our tripod grip, taking out quietly. If your child doesn't feel around the block, don't worry. If they are confident that they can see what's needed and the cylinder, then it's absolutely fine. So if I now make an error, you are not going to comment. You're going to let me carry on with my work. And there's your control of error. I can't finish my work. I now see that this one is loose in the hole and I take it out. And I have now finished. So I could now work with this again, which I might want to do if I had made an error, because intrinsically I might want to complete this work without any errors, and that would be a challenge I have set for myself. Okay, so that comes from inside me, the need to work and to perfect, just as Montessori said. But otherwise, I may have decided now that I'm finished. If you're sat with me, you might want to say to me, I love how you graded the cylinders from the tallest, widest to the shortest, narrowest. So we're adding some language for them, okay? You might want to talk about the block and say, can you notice how they get narrower and narrower and narrower? And this is the narrowest. So we're giving some good language here, some comparative language. Or we can talk about how they get wider and wider and wider and wider until we reach the widest. But we wouldn't do that talking while we do the presentation and while they're putting the work back. But it's absolutely fine when they're finished to have that discussion and to extend their mathematical language with the pieces, and hopefully they can understand that, and then you can also observe that they understand the language behind the block as well. So that is cylinder block 2.